What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine, for me personally, it is a Saturday morning for me, but just imagine on a Friday night, you wanted to watch a Chicago Bulls game. The Bulls are playing the Dallas Mavericks, and you look at the teams, and you see no Zach LaVine, no DeMar DeRozan, no Patrick Beverley. You look over to the Dallas Mavericks side of things, no Kyrie Irving, Luka leaving the game early. And all of a sudden, it's a game that many people probably wouldn't want to watch. The star caliber is simply not there. But if you're a Chicago Bulls, I guess you follow the Chicago Bulls on a regular basis. You watch most of the games and stuff like that. In my opinion, I'm going to say this, and I hope Bulls fans can agree with me when I say this. This is actually one of the most exciting Chicago Bulls games I've watched this season. And it's not for any big reason, but it's just because we let the young guys play, get the minutes that I think all of us wanted to see get the minutes. And I think most of these Bulls players, these youngsters, these guys that we believe has so much potential to be future stars in this team, delivered on a one-night occasion. So today we'll be talking about the Bulls and the Dallas Mavericks in this video. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below what you think about the young guys delivering a win against the Dallas Mavericks, as well as eliminating them from the play-in tournament. Again, it wasn't a very big chance that they would, I guess, enter the play-in tournament, but they still had the opportunity. It was very questionable to me why they only played Luka for one quarter and then basically sat him out the rest of the game, especially knowing that there's still a hope in the play-in tournament. Having a team like Dallas miss the play-in tournament, I think, is huge because they made some big noise in the previous years in the playoffs. Luka Doncic is, again, he's made his career out of competitive games in the NBA playoffs more than the regular season, I would say. And at the end of the day, to see them miss the playoffs, or the play-in tournament, I should say, for Dallas, look, I'm not a Dallas fan in terms of the fact that I support the Bulls, but obviously I love Luka Doncic. I think he's an amazing player, really good superstar level, and I want him to succeed because I think he's the next generation superstar for the NBA. I really believe so. And again, to see him miss the play-in, that hurts. And low-key, like, I'm very, very happy the Bulls won, don't get me wrong, and I wanted the Bulls to win this game because we got to focus on ourselves, our own team, our own momentum heading into the play-in tournament. But if there was any team in the West, a couple of teams in the West I wanted to make the play-in tournament and make the playoffs, it would be Dallas and Portland. Those are the two teams that I really admire and respect. So at the end of the day, to see Dallas miss the play-in tournament and us be the reason, there is a little bit of a bittersweet feeling there. But as a Bulls fan, I can't sit here and be upset. I have a big smile on my face. I'm extremely satisfied with the Chicago Bulls game today. And I'm very, very happy that we saw the youngsters get the minutes that we all wanted them to get. Again, Kobe White started in this game. Ayo started in this game. Dalen Terry got some minutes off of the bench as well. Fantastic to see. Patrick Williams as well, big minutes in this game. Then you got obviously guys like Javonte Green, hasn't played in a while, got minutes in this game. Terry Taylor got minutes in this game. Again, there were so many great, I guess, performances from the Bulls team. It was very well balanced first and foremost, but it's just very, very good to see these young guys get an opportunity and for them to deliver. It's one thing to get the opportunity. For a guy, for example, like a Terry Taylor, right? Since he's joined the Chicago Bulls, he's got little to no opportunities to play with this Bulls team. I think he played one game before this in significant minutes. Every other time it's either garbage time or he doesn't play. So this game, he plays big important minutes in the fourth quarter, and he's delivering for the Chicago Bulls in clutch moments. Of course, besides the 2 free throws, he missed that, but he's getting dunk after dunk, offensive rebounds and putbacks. He's doing all of the great things a hustle player can do, and he did them in big moments. For a guy like that to get little to no opportunities, I think that makes a statement for next season, in my opinion, for Terry Taylor. That could potentially give him a contract next year. I honestly believe so. Performances like that makes me believe it. And then you got guys like Dalen Terry, in my opinion, proving that he's been ready for a contract, or he's been ready to play in the NBA, my apologies, for a long, long time now. And the fact that he got as less of amount of game time as he actually did this season is astonishing to me. But I think this game proves that he can do it, especially on the bench, because he was on the bench today, and I think he did okay. But then you turn into the big, I guess, the new big three, the young three. You got guys like Ayo, very, very outstanding second half performance. From The first half, I thought he was shocking in the first half, I won't lie. Air balls, like really missing shots badly, just not in the rhythm of the game, not making an impact in any sort of department, offensively or defensively, I would say. Then the second half, the switch was flipped, and this man went to the basket, attacking at all times, pushing the pace. Dallas could not keep up with his pace, and he made he was a nuisance in the game, defensively and offensively. Completely different half in the second half to the first, and it was an incredible sight to see. Kobe White almost got a triple-double in this game. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists for Kobe White. The guy that no one wanted to be a point guard coming into this season has just put a stat line like that. And the last time I remember Kobe White getting a stat line like that was, I think, last season. He got 13 assists in a game. I think it was against Sacramento. He had one of his best games of his career in that game, I believe. I can't remember the exact stat line. But Kobe White has consistently been playmaking for the Chicago Bulls for about maybe 3 weeks now, and it's been phenomenal to see every step of the way. And again, I want to keep Kobe White at all costs. At all costs. If there's anything that I'm thankful for in the offseason, I'm thankful that Kobe White is a restricted free agent. If he was an unrestricted free agent, I doubt we could keep him. I doubt there would be enough money for the Bulls to want to match it and stuff like that. And Kobe White will also have the decision on whether or not, like, I'm assuming he would probably want to start next season based on his performances as of late. But again, who knows? It's up to Kobe White, I guess. But I'm thankful he's a restricted free agent because it gives the Bulls the best possible chance to keep him if they want to. And without a shadow of a doubt, if you're asking me as a Bulls fan, as a Bulls YouTuber, I want to keep Kobe White. Nikola Vucevic, again, another guy that played today, 81st game of the season. He's played 81 out of the 81 games, and I really do hope he gets that 82nd. Just play him for a minute and then get him out of the game. Make sure he's able to play in the game and stuff like that. But he got a double-double performance, and he was fantastic on the night as well. For the limited minutes that he did play, he played 27 to be fair, but again, he didn't play at the end of the game. It was great. And Patrick Williams, 23 points and 8 rebounds, my apologies, 2 assists and 2 steals on the night, 2 blocks as well. I mean, he had a big performance as well. And again, this to me, look, I don't want to get carried away. This to me doesn't necessarily mean Patrick Williams is the next superstar for the Chicago Bulls, or that Ayo Dosunmu is going to live up to the potential that we all hope he can be. We still don't know these things. Like, again, we saw very similar things against Minnesota last season, towards the end of the season as well. Patrick Williams had 35 points in that game. But again, it just shows that there is still improvement there for these players. And if you give them the right opportunities, if you give them the right momentum to be aggressive and to take the shots they need to take, they could develop into good players for this team. Patrick Williams, Kobe White, in my opinion, are the examples. I'd love to see Kobe White play some point guard next season if he stays here. I never thought I would say that, but looking at how he's been playing point guard on the bench, there could be an opportunity for him to start every now and then for the Chicago Bulls next season. I don't see there a reason why there's no opportunity. Again, I think he's proving his mark on this Bulls team. And again, same with Patrick Williams. We'll wait and see how these players develop in the long run. It's you got to take your time. You know, you got to be very, very careful and cautious, and you got to take risks in terms of development. And I think the risks are for the Bulls. You got to let these guys actually play the styles that they want to play. You notice Kobe White was majority of the time the ball handler on this team, and that's probably the style that he likes to play. Dictate the tempo. He's very, very fast. He's improved on his dribbling, and of course his playmaking. Ayo played to his strengths today, running downhill, transition king, I would say. Easily our best transition player for the Chicago Bulls, and he made that a very big effective part of the game. Patrick Williams was much more dominant in mid-range areas today, as well as a three-point shot, and he was very much working in the rebounding. So that's the next step for Patrick Williams. If he keeps on rebounding like this, again, taking more steps to elevate his game, I think so much went right today. And look, we only won by 3 points, 115 to 112. So I can't sit here and say the Bulls dominated. We were down by 15 points in this game at one point. But the tenacity to keep on fighting, this young Bulls team not giving up and picking up a win and just showing some excitement for these Bulls fans. I haven't felt this way in a long time. Again, I've been on autopilot mode for a long time. I think the Grizzlies game was a game that really got me hyped up because, again, 23-point comeback, stuff like that. You can't write those stories. Those stories are fantastic, and they're going to be part of Bulls history. On this day, the Bulls came back from 23 points down to win the game. You know, it's going to be like that because we don't experience that a lot. But for the most part, it's autopilot mode. Play in, not play in. For many people, it doesn't matter. But games like that get me excited, and I am excited for the next game. Hopefully the young guys continue to play well, build momentum, build confidence, and look, we're going to need Kobe White, we're going to need Ayo Dosunmu, we're going to need Patrick Williams to all play well if we're going to have any chance to beat the Toronto Raptors. Big mismatch nightmare in every sense of the word, and we're going to need our young guys to show up, because I really think they're going to have a game plan that's going to hurt our big three. So we'll wait and see what ends up happening, but I'll end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Our next game is against the Pistons, and we'll see what ends up happening in the long term. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and